Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh sa aking mga kapatid na mga Muslim at magandang hapon po sa mga kababayan mga Kristiyano na nakikinig po sa hapong ito sa ating palatuntunan ang talakayin ang katotohanan. Tayo po ay muling magsama-sama sa loob ng isang oras sa pagsagot ng mga katanungan patungkol sa pananampalatayang Islam. At sa muli po ang inyong lingkod, Brother Khalid Sanchez. Kasama ko po sa hapong ito si Brother Al-Muhammad. Brother?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. Ako ay sumasaksi na walang dapat sambahin kundi ang Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala lamang. At ako din ay sumasaksi na si Propeta Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam ay sugo ng Allah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sa mga kapatid naming mga hindi pa Muslim, sumainyo po ang kapayapaan, ang habag, at naway sumainyo po ang gabay ng dakilang Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, maraming salamat Brother Al-Muhammad. At bago po sa ating pagpapatuloy sa pagsagot ng mga katanungan, ay nais ko po munang bigyang daan ng ilan po sa ating mga panawagan na kung saan ang Mindanao People Dawa Association ay patuloy pa rin sa kanyang pamamahagi ng libreng Islamikong babasahin. Ang atin pong tanggapan ay matatagpuan sa panulukan po lamang ng Ruales at Sinswat Street dito po sa lungsod ng Cotabato. At yan ay bukas tuwing araw po ng Lunes hanggang Biyernes alas 9 hanggang alas 5 ng hapon. At meron pong mga pag-aaral, mga lecture na isinasagawa sa ating tanggapan. Yan po ay libre, no? Kaya po aming iniimbitahan yung ating mga kababayan, mga Kristiyano na dumalaw sa ating tanggapan, ang Mindanao People Dawa Association, upang sa ganon ay magkakaroon po tayo ng tamang pagkakaalam kung ano po ba ang Islam, ang relihiyong pinaniniwalaan ng mga Muslim. At sa ating mga kababayan po na kung saan ay patuloy na sumusubaybay sa ating palatuntunan, ang atin pong Islamikong o pangradyong Islamikong palatuntunan ay maaari na rin pong makita sa YouTube.com. Ang gagawin po lamang ng ating mga kababayan ay i-type or i-search po yung ating pangalan, Khalid Sanchez, at doon po ay inyo makita ang iba't ibang title, no, ng ating palatuntunan dito po sa 95.9 Hot FM Cotabato. At sa mga nais pong magpadala ng kanilang mga katanungan, ang atin pong hotline ay 0915-50-63652. Ulitin ko po, 0915-50-63652. Isa pa, 0915-50-63652. Mga kababayan, ilang tulog na lamang po at inyo nang masasaksihan ang isa sa pinakaabangan ng mga kapatid natin, mga Muslim at mga kababayan, mga Kristiyano. Isa pong makasaysayang debate, no, ang magaganap, at dito po yan sa Mindanao. At to be specific, yan po ay gaganapin sa Usami City sa Public Mall ngayon pong araw ng Linggo, no? Sa panig po ng Islam, ito ay titindig ni kapatid na Ahmad Barcelon, at sa panig naman ng Roman Catholic Church, ito naman ay tatayuan ni Ginoong Wendell Talibong, no? Catholic Faith Defender. Ang paksa na kanilang pag-usapan, patunayan na ang Biblia ay kinasihang aklat o kinasihang salita ng Diyos, inspired Word of God. Ang pangalawang topic o paksa, patunayan na ang Quran ay kapahayagan mula sa Allah. Yan. Yan po ay magaganap Magsisimula po yan alauna ng hapon
Opo.
sa public mall sa bayan ng Usamis. Amin pong iniimbitahan yung atin po mga kababayan, mga kapatid, na saksihan ang event na ito. Yan po ay once in a blue moon lamang, Brother Al-Muhammad.
Maganda yan. Kabang-abang yan, ha?
Yes. So, tayo po ay magsisimula na, Brother Al-Muhammad.
Opo.
No? At of course, sa ating pagsisimula
Opo.
ay atin pong babalikan ito pong katanungan ng isa nating taga-subaybay ng ating palatuntunan
Opo.
na isang brother sa Malaysia, no?
Opo.
A question from Brother Abdul Wahid, no? Si Brother Tumpik Lapudap, no? This is a question actually not from his, but it is from his friends, his friend, no?
Opo.
A Christian friend, according to him,
Opo.
who sent these questions to him and also sent to me, Brother Almo.
Mhm.
So last Saturday, we discussed some of the questions that he has sent to us, but sad to say,
Mhm.
we did not finish it all, no?
Opo.
Because of the so-called shortage of time. Inshallah, today we will do our best, our very best, that we can answer
Mhm.
every questions
Mhm.
one by one, no? The remaining questions that came from Brother Tumpik Lapudap or Brother Abdul Wahid
Mhm.
from Malaysia. Okay?
Mhm.
So, the next question is, he said, this Jesus was born in a way no human has been born before
Mhm.
him,
Mhm.
and never and will be born after him.
Mhm.
You know, Brother Al-Muhammad,
Yes.
no?
Mhm.
It is being presumed by our friend
Mhm.
that Jesus Christ was born
Mhm.
in a way that no human being,
Yes. Mhm.
has been born before Jesus
Mhm.
or even after Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
That's the point of the questioner.
Mhm.
However, that is not may I say, it is being misunderstood, no, by your friend Brother Abdul Wahid
Mhm.
or Brother Tumpik Lapudap,
Mhm.
because even before Jesus Christ was born,
Mhm.
there are many persons
Mhm.
in history
Mhm.
who was who has been born
Mhm.
in an extraordinary way, no?
Ah.
More than Jesus.
Mhm.
In fact, in the history of mankind, there was a person
Mhm.
born out of nothing.
Mm.
Yes.
Who's that?
There was a person born without father and mother.
Mhm.
I can imagine, Brother Almo, that Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
no, was born
Mhm.
with human mother,
Yes.
but without human father.
Mhm.
But this man,
Mhm.
which I think
Mhm.
is more than Jesus Christ, because he was born without, he existed in this world
Mhm.
without human father and mother.
Mhm.
Yes. I am referring to Adam alayhi salam, no, the first man who was created by Allah. No?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, the first man who was created by Allah. So, when you think of Prophet Adam,
Yes.
you can just, or you can imagine that this man was actually fatherless and motherless. Now, you claim that Jesus, or no person has been born before Jesus in a way that is extraordinary or extra human. No? That's your claim, brother. This claim will be refuted by only one person, and that is in the person of Adam, because he was born without father and mother. And if that is the case, that is the basis of our conclusion, we can easily conclude that Adam is more than Jesus Christ.
Yes.
See? But in the Quran, no, Jesus Christ was put into similarity with Adam. I mean to say that Jesus Christ's similarity is like of Adam, or the likeness of Jesus Christ is like Adam, not no more than Adam. We can read a verse in chapter 3 of the Quran. The verse is 59, and it says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Inna mathala Isa indallahi kamathali Adam. Verily the likeness of Jesus before Allah is the likeness of Adam. Kalakahu min turabin thumma qala lahu kum fayakun. He created him from dust. Then he said to him, be, and it is. Kum fayakun. He said to him, be, and it is, or he was. Just as simple as that, Brother Almo. When Allah created, or when Allah will create something, He will only say, be, and it is, and that is. That's it. No? You will come into existence by just mere word of Allah. No? You exist out of nothing because of so-called the power of Allah. Allah will only say, kum fayakun, be, and it is. So the likeness of Jesus Christ is described in the Quran. The likeness is the same with the Prophet Adam alayhi salam. See, can you imagine? Now, in addition to that, Brother Lapudap, for your friend, if Jesus is superhuman, if no human has been born before or even after Jesus Christ, because of the nature that this guy has been born, maybe I think, biblically speaking, there is also, or there was also, a man who can be considered as more than Jesus.
More than Jesus?
Yes. In fact, this man
Mhm.
is eligible
Mhm.
when comes to qualifications of how to become God or being God, no?
Mhm.
In fact, if the qualifications
Yes.
to become God
Mhm.
uh, is being more than Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
I think this man is more entitled to become God
Mhm.
than Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Because this man
Mhm. Yes.
is more than Jesus Christ. Where can we read that?
Mhm.
This is in the Hebrew,
Yes.
the book of Hebrew, chapter 7. The verses are from 1 to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Brother Almo
Yes.
will do the honor of reading the verses.
Mhm.
Brother,
For this
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of the Most High God,
Hmm.
who met Abraham returning from the slaughter of the kings and blessing him, to whom also Abraham gave a tenth part of all, first being by interpretation king of righteousness, and after that also king of Salem,
Yes.
which is king of peace, without father, without mother.
Without father,
Yes.
without
mother,
mother,
without descent,
without descent,
having neither beginning of days nor end of life, but made like unto Son of God,
see,
evident a priest continually.
continually.
Yes.
See, can you imagine, Brother Al-Muhammad,
Yes.
this guy whose name is Melchizedek.
Melchizedek. Mhm.
For this Melchizedek,
Uh-huh.
king of Salem, priest or priest,
Mhm.
no, priest of the Most High God, who met Abraham
Mhm.
returning from the slaughter of the kings and blessed him.
Mhm.
2.
Mhm.
To whom also Abraham gave a tenth part of all,
Mhm.
first being by interpretation king of righteousness,
Yes.
and after that also king of Salem,
Mhm.
which is king of peace.
Mhm.
Verse 3. This is Melchizedek, verse 3. Without father.
Yes.
It's like prophet Adam.
Adam.
Adam also has no human father.
Yes.
Jesus Christ also has no human father.
Yes.
Without mother.
Without
But
mother.
Jesus Christ has mother.
Yes.
Oh. Melchizedek has no mother.
Mhm.
Without father. Without mother.
Mhm.
Without descent.
Mhm.
Meaning, if we talk of his genealogy,
Mhm.
this man
Yes.
existed by we do not know, because
Yes.
according to his Bible,
Mhm.
without descent,
Yes.
meaning he existed by chance,
Mhm.
something like that,
Mhm.
having neither beginning
Mhm.
of days. Can you imagine, Brother Almo?
Mhm.
He is also has no beginning of days,
Mhm.
nor end of
Mhm.
life.
Mhm.
No beginning and no
And
ending. Can you imagine? If this guy,
mhm.
or if you will assert
Mhm.
that Jesus Christ is uh, or no person has been born before Jesus or
Mhm.
even after him
Mhm.
that will match Jesus Christ,
Yes.
no? I think
Mhm.
this guy Melchizedek will outmatch Jesus Christ.
Yes. Because He was born without mother and father.
No
And he-
beginning
Yes.
of days
Yes.
and no end of
Yes.
life. Can you
Yes.
imagine, Brother Almo?
Mhm.
This is more than God.
Yes.
Because Jesus Christ has a mother,
Yes.
but Melchizedek, no mother and no father.
Yes. And Jesus Christ was dead, no?
Oh, he died
Yes.
according to the belief of the Christians.
Yes.
He died,
Yes.
but this Melchizedek
Mhm.
is alive,
Mhm.
every day alive,
Yes.
because no end of life.
Mhm.
So meaning, every day he is alive.
Yes.
But why did
Mhm.
Melchizedek
Mhm.
did not become
Yes.
God? Why did not you accept
Mhm.
Melchizedek greater than Jesus?
Yes.
See? So meaning, your assumption is only an assumption.
Yes.
It is not being proven, brother.
Mhm.
If we return to the Quran,
Mhm.
the similitude or
Mhm.
the likeness of Jesus Christ
Yes.
was the likeness of Nabi Adam alayhi salam. In what way?
Mhm.
In the way that Allah will only say if He will decree something,
Mhm.
if He will to create something,
Mhm.
He will just only say be and it is. In Arabic that is kum fayakun. As simple as that, brother Lapudap. Now, here comes another question.
Yes.
This Jesus was the only person
Mhm.
in history
Mhm.
that died and resurrected
Mhm.
and never die again. Wow,
Mhm.
what a beautiful topic or question.
Yes.
He again claims that Jesus Christ is the only person in history
Mhm.
that died
Mhm.
and resurrected
Mhm.
and never die again.
Mhm.
You know, this is a false claim, brother Tumpik Lapudap.
Yes.
You know why? Jesus Christ
Mhm.
did not die
Yes.
and also did not raise again from the grave,
Yes.
never resurrected.
Mhm.
That is according to both the Quran and the Bible.
Mhm.
Okay. First, in the Quran,
Yes.
Allah says in chapter 4, no? Chapter 4, the verse is 157.
Yes.
And this is what the verse is mentioning.
Mhm.
وَقَوْلِهِمْ إِنَّ قَتَلْنَا الْمَسِيحَ عِيسَى بْنَ مَرْيَمَ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا سَلَبُوهُ وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ وَإِنَّ الَّذِينَ اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ لَفِي شَكٍّ مِّنْهُ مَا لَهُمْ بِهِ مِنْ عِلْمٍ إِلَّا اتَّبَعَ الظَّنَّ وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ يَقِينًا.
Mhm.
The nearest interpretation is,
Mhm.
can you do the honor, brother?
Yes.
And
because of their saying in boast, we killed the Messiah, Isa, Jesus, son of Maryam, Mary, the messenger of Allah. But they killed him not, nor sacrificed him, but in appearance so to them the resemblance of Isa, Jesus was put over another man, and they killed that man. And those who differed therein are full of doubts. They have no certain knowledge. They follow nothing but conjecture. For surely they killed him not, son of Maryam, Mary.
okay, this is what the verse is telling us.
Yes.
It says, and because of their saying,
Mm-hmm.
This is the saying of the people who boasted that they killed Jesus Christ. We killed Messiah,
Yes.
Jesus,
Mhm.
the son of Mary,
Mhm.
the messenger of Allah.
Mhm.
But they killed him not.
Yes.
Wama salabuhu,
Mhm.
wama kataluhu, wama salabuhu. They killed him not, nor crucified him.
Mhm.
Walakin shubbiha lahum.
Mhm.
But it appeared so to them.
Mhm.
No? It appeared so to them, meaning the resemblance of Jesus
Mhm.
was put over another man,
Mhm.
and they killed that man.
Yes.
That's the meaning.
Mhm.
And those who differ
Mhm.
therein are full of doubts.
Mhm.
They have no certain knowledge.
Mhm.
They follow nothing but conjecture.
Mhm.
For surely they killed him not. Wama kataluhu yakina.
Mhm. Very clear.
Very clear.
Mhm.
The Quran is telling us
Mhm.
that the real Jesus Christ
Mhm.
was not killed
Yes.
nor crucified
Yes.
on the cross,
Mhm. Very clear.
but it appeared so to them.
Mhm.
Meaning, somebody
Mhm.
was put in place of Jesus,
Yes.
and this guy
Mhm.
became so like Jesus.
Mhm.
The face, the
Yes.
voice,
Yes.
everything is
Mhm.
like Jesus.
Mhm.
And accordingly,
Mhm.
this guy was crucified.
Mhm.
This was the one
Mhm.
killed by the Romans,
Yes.
and not Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
This according to the Quran. Now, who are you?
Mhm.
Who are we
Mhm.
to question what God has revealed to us?
Mhm.
Huh? We may question somebody.
Yes.
You may question me.
Mhm.
You may question Brother Almo.
Mhm.
But who are you to question
Mhm.
the revelation of Allah?
Yes.
That during that time,
Yes.
the only
Mhm.
witness
Mhm.
of the happenings of Jesus
Yes.
was Allah,
Yes.
and no other one.
Mhm.
Because even the disciples of Jesus Christ
Mhm.
did not become witnesses.
Mhm.
Because when Jesus Christ
Yes.
was captured,
Mhm.
when Jesus Christ was arrested, according to the Bible,
Mhm.
when he was arrested
Mhm.
by the soldiers,
Yes.
no one was around
Mhm.
to be a
Yes.
witness
Yes. Yes.
of the so-called arrest of Jesus.
Mhm.
No one was around.
Mhm.
When Jesus Christ was arrested,
Mhm.
no one was around.
Mhm.
All the disciples of Jesus Christ
Mhm.
forsook him.
Mhm.
He was left alone. So no one can tell
Mhm.
if the person who was arrested by the soldiers
Yes.
was really Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
No one can tell.
Yes.
Why? Because no eyewitness account.
Mhm.
No eyewitness account.
Mhm.
They all fled, no?
Mhm.
And broad daylight
Mhm.
during the arrest of Jesus.
Mhm.
That's in Matthew
Yes.
chapter 26. The verse is 56. It
Mhm.
says, "But all this was done, that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled."
Mhm.
Then the disciples,
Yes.
then all
All.
the disciples forsook him and fled. All the disciples of Jesus forsook him and fled. They all escaped. They forsook Jesus all alone during the arrest of Jesus.
Yes.
So nobody can exactly tell that the man who was arrested by the soldiers
Yes.
was really Jesus Christ. Because during his time, no fingerprinting
Yes.
after arrest.
Yes.
No identification process has been done. Was it really Jesus Christ? The person you arrested,
Yes.
was it really Jesus Christ? See? Can you imagine? Now, this is the most exciting part. According to the Bible,
Yes.
when a person is resurrected,
Yes.
take note, Brother Tompik Lapudap, according to the Bible of your friend, when a person
Yes.
will be resurrected, his body become spiritualized. The concept of the Bible,
Yes.
when comes to resurrection, if a person will be resurrected,
Yes.
according to the Bible, he will be spiritualized, meaning he will become a spirit when he will be resurrected.
Yes.
That's the concept of the Bible. The principle of the Bible, when comes to resurrection, you will be resurrected. Where can we read that verse?
Yes.
That is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, the verse is 44. Please, brother.
Yes. It is sown a natural body. It is raised a spiritual body. There is natural body and there is a spiritual body.
It's very clear in the Bible. It says, it is sown a natural body. It is raised a spiritual body. Can you imagine? A spiritual body. There is natural body and there is also a spiritual body. If a person will die, according to the verse, sown a natural body, he will be raised or resurrected
Yes.
with a spiritual body, meaning he will be spiritualized,
Yes.
Brother Almo. If Jesus Christ resurrected after 3 days,
Yes.
he will become spirit.
Yes.
That's the concept of the Bible. If you assert, if you insist that Jesus Christ really died and resurrected, meaning
Yes.
after 3 days,
Yes.
Jesus Christ now is a ghost
Ghost. Yes.
or a spirit
Spirit.
because he was resurrected. Is that the case? Is that really the case of Jesus? That after 3 days,
Yes.
resurrection came about and Jesus Christ became a spirit?
Yes.
Was that really the case of Jesus? Let us know from the Bible
Yes.
if Jesus became a spirit
Yes.
when he was resurrected, according to you. Okay?
Yes.
In chapter 24 of Luke, the verses are from 36 to 43. Let us begin with 36, brother,
Yes.
up to 43. Luke 24.
And as they those spake, Jesus himself stood in the midst of them, and said unto them, Peace be unto you. But they were terrified and afraiden, and supposed that they had seen a spirit. And he said unto
They
them,
had seen a spirit.
Mhm.
Go. Go ahead.
And he said unto them, Why are ye troubled, and why do thoughts arise in your hearts? Behold my hands and my feet, that is myself. Hold me and see, for a spirit hath not flesh and bones. And ye see me, and have when he had thus spoken, he shown them his hands and his feet. And while they yet believed not for joy, and wondered, he said unto them, Have you here any meat? And they give him a piece of broiled fish and of honeycomb, and he took it and did not eat before them.
See? Can you imagine, brother?
Mhm.
According to the verses that our brother read,
Yes.
and thus,
Mhm.
and as they thus spake,
Mhm.
Jesus himself
Mhm.
stood
Mhm.
in the midst of
Yes.
them
Mhm.
and said,
Mhm.
Peace be unto you.
Yes.
In Arabic, that is Assalamu alaikum.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ is a Muslim
Yes.
because of these greetings.
Yes.
37.
Mhm.
But they were terrified
Yes.
and affrighted
Mhm.
and supposed
Mhm.
that they had seen a spirit.
Spirit.
The disciples were terrified,
Yes.
supposing,
Mhm.
or mistook Jesus
Mhm.
to be a spirit,
Yes. A ghost.
a ghost,
Mhm.
because this is the so-called they are thinking that Jesus Christ was resurrected.
Yes.
And because if you are being resurrected, you will
Mhm.
become spirit.
Yes.
So when Jesus appeared,
Mhm.
the disciples were
Yes.
terrified,
Yes.
thinking
Mhm.
that the person who appeared before them
Yes.
was a ghost or a
Yes.
spirit.
Yes.
They were terrified.
Mhm.
38.
Yes.
And this is what Jesus is saying.
Mhm.
And he said unto them,
Yes.
Why are ye troubled?
Yes.
And why do thoughts arise in your hearts? Jesus said.
Mhm.
39.
Yes.
Behold my hands
Mhm.
and my feet.
Yes.
See, Jesus Christ. See,
Mhm.
see my hands and my feet.
Mhm.
That is I myself, Jesus said.
Mhm.
And see,
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
a spirit had not or had no flesh
Yes.
and bones
Mhm.
as you see me have.
Mhm.
It's a very, very clear
Yes.
manifestation
Uh-huh.
that Jesus Christ is not or was not a spirit,
Yes.
because according to him,
Mhm.
he has flesh
Yes.
and
Bones.
bones.
Yes.
Unlike spirit,
Mhm.
it has no bone or flesh.
Yes.
It is a spirit. 40.
Mhm.
And when he had thus spoken,
Mhm.
he showed them his hands and
Yes.
his feet.
Yes.
Jesus Christ had shown his hands
Mhm.
and also his feet.
Mhm.
These are my hands and my feet. Just see for yourself. Oh, it is me,
Yes.
according to him. 41.
Yes.
And while they yet believed not
Mhm.
for joy
Yes.
and wondered,
Yes.
he said unto them,
Mhm.
Have ye here any meat? He is looking for something to eat.
Yes. Because
Jesus Christ was looking for something to eat.
yes.
If you, the purpose is not because he was hungry,
Yes. Yes.
but to show to them,
Mhm.
if Jesus Christ was a spirit,
Yes.
can you imagine
Mhm.
spirit eating?
Eating some meat, huh?
Oo.
Mhm.
It would be the very first time that a spirit will eat. That is why he is looking for something to eat. 42.
Yes.
And they give him a piece of broiled fish and of a honeycomb. What did Jesus do? What did Jesus do?
Yes.
Did he eat or not? 43.
Yes.
And he took it
Yes.
and did eat before them. Really? Jesus really eat. Ate before the disciples.
Yes.
To prove to them that he was not a spirit,
Yes.
that he was alive,
Yes.
that he never gone into a so-called death and resurrection.
Resurrection. Yes.
He was alive.
He was alive. Very clear.
Very clear. Alive. Not resurrected.
Yes.
To prove to them that Jesus Christ did not die on the cross.
Yes.
Also, he did not, he was not resurrected. Because of this proof. This is
Yes.
a proof that Jesus Christ did not die. Because he was not resurrected. Because he was not a spirit.
Yes.
Can you imagine? So, who was the person we saw being crucified on the cross? Who was the person we heard being crucified on the cross?
Yes.
According to the Quran, chapter 4, verse 157, it was someone, not Jesus Christ. Somebody who was, or who became similar with Jesus,
Yes.
was crucified. And not Jesus himself. Because the prayer of Jesus was answered. What was the prayer of Jesus
Yes.
that was being answered, by the way? When Jesus was praying in the Garden of Gethsemane, he was asking God that he will be spared from the coming incoming death. He was praying,
Yes.
offering prayers to God that he will be spared from the death.
Yes.
That was the prayer of Jesus. If you remember, Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane. He was bowing and prostrating there,
Yes.
while his disciples were sleeping over yonder. And Jesus was praying, prostrating, bowing, like what a Muslim was doing, brother.
Yes.
He was asking God to free himself from this incoming death.
Yes.
That's in chapter 26. The verse is 39 in the book of Matthew. See? But the question is, we will first read what the verse is saying. That's in Matthew 26, verse 39. And this is the prayer of Jesus Christ. It says, and he went a little farther and fell on his face, meaning he prostrated like what the Muslim was doing, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but thou wilt. See? The prayer of Jesus is, let the cup of death pass from him.
Yes. Because he was afraid to die.
He was afraid to die, Brother Almo. He did not like to be sacrificed.
Yes.
For the sins of the world. Even for the sins of the people who killed him.
Yes.
No? He did not want to be sacrificed.
Yes.
He did not want to atone the sins or redeem the sins of the world. That is why he is praying that he will pass this death. Now, the question is, did the prayer of Jesus answered or not? Was his prayer answered or not? That's the question.
Yes.
Was his prayer answered? The pastor will say no. His prayer
Yes.
was not answered because if the prayer of Jesus will be answered, that will mean he did not die because he was praying not to die.
Yes.
Jesus Christ was praying not to die. If that prayer was answered, meaning Jesus Christ did not die on the cross.
Yes.
That's what that's the logic. But if the prayer was not answered, the pastor will say, the prayer must not be answered. Because if the prayer was not answered, meaning Jesus Christ died on the cross. That's the logic. I will repeat, no? Just to make sure that I am certain of my what I am talking. If Jesus Christ's prayer was answered, it will only mean that he did not die on the cross. He did not die on the cross. If Jesus' prayer was not answered, it will also mean that he died on the cross. He died on the cross. That's the logic. Now, let us consult the Bible.
Yes.
What was the Bible, or what was the Bible, the Bible's confirmation?
Yes.
Did really Jesus' prayer answered or not? Okay,
That's the question.
this is the answer. Let us see if the prayer of Jesus was heard or not heard. See? In Hebrew chapter 5 verse 7, it says, who, it refers to Jesus, in the days of his flesh, meaning when he was on the earth, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
When he had offered up prayers and supplications with a strong crying and tears unto him that was able to save him from death. Can you imagine, Brother Almo? Jesus Christ was praying
Yes.
with strong crying.
Yes.
Can you imagine? Praying with strong crying, with tears falling down. No? He was crying no? Praying with tears to Him that was able to save him from death. See? What was the result of the prayer?
Yes.
Prayers. Where was the prayer heard or not? This is the continuation. And was heard.
Heard.
In that he feared. And was heard. It did not say and was not heard. It says and was heard.
That means
The prayer of Jesus was heard.
Yes, that means Jesus Christ is alive.
He did not die on the
Yes,
cross.
yes.
Because his prayers were answered or
Yes.
being heard by God.
Yes.
Can you imagine, brother? But your pastor will say, no, Jesus Christ's prayer was not heard. However, the Bible will say to you
Yes.
that the prayer of Jesus was heard. And it became so, and it became insulting. It will be a big insult
Yes.
to Jesus Christ if His prayers will not be heard. No? Because even as an ordinary person,
Yes.
when he will call God, he will answer or listen, or he will answer a simple prayer that came from an ordinary person.
Yes.
How about from Jesus Christ Himself,
Yes.
who was not an ordinary person, a man of God,
Yes.
and according to you, a son of God, or a God? No?
Yes.
Can you imagine? So if the prayer or a prayer of an ordinary person will be heard by God, I think the prayer of an extraordinary man of God would mean more valuable than the prayer of an ordinary person. No. So that's the logic, my friend.
Yes.
It means, or that will mean to say, that Jesus Christ did not die on the cross. He was alive. In fact, your pastor is always singing alive.
Yes.
Jesus is alive. Jesus is alive. That's the theme song of your pastor. Every time you go to the church,
Yes.
the pastor will sing, Jesus is alive, Jesus is alive, although the singer is not alive. No? Jesus is alive and forever alive.
Yes.
It did not say, Jesus was resurrected, Jesus was resurrected, Jesus was resurrected. It always say, Jesus was alive.
Yes.
That's the wording of your song, no, in the church. It always the pastor is busy singing that Jesus is alive. It did not say that Jesus is resurrected. Always alive, brother. See, can you imagine? He's alive.
Yes.
Now, this even in the Bible,
Yes.
even in the Bible confirm also that Jesus is also alive. He was also alive and not resurrected. He was alive.
Where can I read that?
This is in Luke chapter 24. The verse is 23. Can you do, brother, please? 23. Let us see if Jesus is resurrected or alive in the Bible.
Yes. And when they found not his body, they came, saying that they had also seen a vision of angels, which said that he was alive.
Alive! He was alive.
Yes.
It was being told by the angel
Mhm.
that Jesus was alive.
Mhm.
Luke 24 verse 23, it says, And when they found not his body,
Mhm.
they came, saying
Mhm.
that they had also seen a vision of angels,
Yes.
which said that he was alive.
Mhm.
Jesus was alive. It did not say that Jesus was resurrected.
Yes.
It says Jesus was alive.
Mhm.
The angel said Jesus was alive. The pastor said, no, Jesus was dead. So, to whom you believe? The pastors or the angels?
Mhm.
Because the angels did say
Mhm.
that Jesus was alive.
Mhm.
But your pastor will say, Jesus died.
Mhm.
Who is the liar? No? And I am sure
Mhm.
that the angels
Yes.
will not tell lies.
Mhm.
I am sure of that. No?
Yes.
If you are angels from God,
Mhm.
you will not tell lies.
Mhm.
But when comes to
Mhm.
pastor,
Yes.
I doubt.
Yes.
I doubt that the pastor,
Mhm.
no, the pastor will always tell the truth. No? I doubt that the pastor will always tell the truth.
Mhm.
In fact, the pastors are
Mhm.
liars.
Liars.
No? Yes.
Mhm.
In fact, no,
Mhm.
in the Church of Christ,
Mhm.
there is only one pastor,
Mhm.
and that is Jesus.
Yes.
That's why, aside from him,
Mhm.
you must not believe
Mhm.
in these pastors.
Mhm.
Because in the Church of Jesus,
Yes.
there is only one pastor.
Mhm.
In the Church of Jesus, there is only one pastor.
Uh-huh.
Where can we read that?
Mhm.
That in the Church of Jesus is only one pastor.
Mhm.
In the book of John, the verse is 10, chapter 10, verse 16. I will read, brother.
Mhm.
It says that the other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice,
Mhm.
and there shall be one fold and one shepherd or pastor.
Mhm.
Shepherd means pastor.
Mhm.
So in the Church of Jesus,
Yes.
in the fold of Jesus,
Mhm.
there is only one fold,
Mhm.
one shepherd, or
Mhm.
one pastor.
Mhm.
Who is this pastor?
Yes.
It is Jesus.
Mhm.
Chapter 10,
Mhm.
verse 11 of the same book, it says, I am the good pastor. I am
Mhm.
the good shepherd, Jesus says. So, meaning, why do we believe in these pastors? When in fact, in the Church of Jesus,
Mhm.
there is only one pastor,
Yes.
and that is Jesus.
Mhm.
So, if these pastors are liars,
Yes.
where will they go?
Mhm.
If the pastors are liars,
Mhm.
where will they go?
Mhm.
According to Revelations 21 verse 8, it says,
Mhm.
But the fearful
Mhm.
and unbelieving
Yes.
and the abominable
Uh-huh.
and the murderers,
Mhm.
and warmongers,
Mhm.
and sorcerers,
Mhm.
and idolaters,
Uh-huh.
and all the liars
Uh-huh.
shall have their part in the lake which burn with fire
Mhm.
and brimstone, which is the second death.
Mhm.
All the liars. So I am thinking that the angels
Uh-huh.
will not tell lies
Yes.
because they are angels.
Yes.
And the angels say Jesus is alive.
Mhm.
Oh. Your song says Jesus is alive,
Mhm.
but your pastor will say Jesus died.
Mhm.
That's our perhaps our answer, Brother Tumpik Lapudak.
Yes. Uh-huh.
For your friend
Mhm.
who is a Christian.
Mhm.
I think if you have some other queries,
Mhm.
you may send it to us again, no?
Yes.
About what we had discussed.
Mhm.
So, brother, because we are running out of time,
Yes.
I think we have no more time left.
Yes.
You may now say your best goodbye, Brother
Uh-huh.
Almo.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sa susunod na naman pong Sabado, pakinggan niyo na naman po kami. Yun lang po.
Yes.
Maraming salamat.
At ako po'y humihingi ng paumanhin kung sakaling ako po'y nakapagbitiw ng hindi magandang pananalita. Ako po'y humihingi ng patawad po. At ang amin po lamang ay maipaabot sa inyo ang katotohanan. Nawa ay gabayan tayo ng dakilang tagapaglikha. At kayo po ay aking inaanyayahan. Iniimbitahan ko po yung aking mga kababayang Kristiyano sa Islam, sa pagsamba sa nag-iisa at tunay na Diyos. Yan po ang totoong relihiyon at maraming salamat po. Hanggang sa muli, ito po yung lingkod, Brother Khalid Sanchez. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.